Once upon a time, a lowly farmer named Okoro, who lived in a little village on the outskirts of a vast forest called Ugodi Kingdom. He was recognized for his generosity and contentment. Despite being poor and barely able to feed his family, despite his hardships, Okoro never complained. He worked hard on his small plot of land, cultivating crops and caring for his livestock, happy for what little he could gather. Okoro was working in his area when he came across something unexpected. A big, complex carved calabash lay half buried in the soil. Okoro has never seen elaborate patterns like those on its surface before. Curious, he cautiously lifted the calabash and studied it well. It felt shockingly heavy, as if it was full of something. Okoro chose to take the calabash home. As he laid it on the ground, he observed something extraordinary. The calabash began to shine, and a sweet, beautiful voice emerged from within. "I am a magic calabash," the voice announced. "Whatever you desire, just ask, for I shall provide for you." Okoro was surprised, yet apprehensive. He did not want to take advantage of such a gift. After a brief consideration, he decided to request a simple supper for his family. "Oh, magic calabash," he whispered, "please provide us with enough food for today." The calabash instantly overflowed with scalding hot yams, veggies, and fresh fish. Okoro and his family enjoyed the feast and felt more satisfied than they had ever been the following day. Okoro asked the calabash for seeds to plant in his field, and the calabash did as he wishes. His crops prospered, and he soon had enough food to support his family and share with his neighbors. Okoro's sudden prosperity became known, but he never shared the secret of the magical calabash. He continued to live modestly, relying solely on the calabash for his basic necessities. However, his greedy neighbor, Ojo, became suspicious. Ojo became envious of Okoro's newfound fortune and started to spy on him. Ojo was hiding outside Okoro's house one evening when he noticed him chatting to the calabash. Ojo could not believe his luck. He waited until Okoro departed for the market before sneaking into his home and stealing the enchanted calabash. Ojo ran home, ecstatic, and requested that the calabash give him a mansion loaded with wealth and diamonds. But the calabash stayed silent. Furious, Ojo shook the calabash, yelling, "I command you to give me riches beyond imagination." Suddenly, the calabash began to shake violently, and the voice inside it spoke again, but this time it was not gentle. "You have not asked for what you need, but rather what you want out of greed. You will get what you deserve." Before Ojo would react, the calabash exploded into 1,000 pieces, and all the wealth and gems he desired turned to dust. His gorgeous home collapsed around him, leaving nothing but rubble. Ojo was filled with regret when he realized his error. He had let his greed crush him. He went to Okoro to apologize and own his mistakes. Okoro, the Everkind, forgives Ojo and offers to help him rebuild his home with what he has. Although the miraculous calabash was no longer there, Okoro's kindness and hard work brought riches to the entire community, and they all live peacefully. This story is all about understanding the true worth of contentment. This fable highlights the value of being satisfied with what one has and the pitfalls of greed. It demonstrates that true happiness stems not from limiting less aspirations, but from appreciating and sharing the benefits you already have. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more stories.